The cemetery encounter. You walk into a place meant for the dead, the graveyard, but that night something there isn't dead. Franco, an urban explorer, visits a large graveyard in Florida. He uploads the video on May 12, 2024. Visiting graveyards and documenting the supernatural comes naturally to him. But even Franco called this one of his most disturbing encounters.
The hell was that? Sounds like water. But this whole place looks like it's abandoned, like there's nothing here anymore. I remember they used to always have lights on. They shut off all the lights. The trees are dead.
Venturing deeper into the cemetery, he hears some strange sounds.
So I don't see that. I just heard a noise up there. Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. And I mean that sarcastically. There it is again. What the hell is that? I can't tell where it's coming from. It sounds like it's echoing from there to there.
A low, broken sound, like someone crying or calling out. He stops, listens, is close, then suddenly distant, echoing. Moving deeper, his camera catches a quick shift near a mausoleum. A noise follows, metal striking something. He checks. Nothing there. Moments later, near a tomb, he spots something that catches his attention. He shines his light, doesn't see anything.
But nothing. It scared me enough to just run up here to look.
Did you notice? There appears to be a figure peeking out from the edge of the wall. Your mind may make you believe it's just your imagination. But just then, the figure moves away, confirming something or someone was there.
Looking at the old lady tomb right now, and I see something. Holy shit. I'm gonna switch to color mode. Right now I'm looking into the room. I know it looks a little bit grainy. I'll go ahead and turn on the light.
Another strange thing he notices is a silhouette, but visible only in the darkness. Then, outside among the graves, movement.
Towards the statues. Way out there. You see it?
He spots someone, pacing strangely, back and forth. Who is it and what is it doing there? Is it a human or something supernatural? Then abruptly, the figure does this.
I want to make sure there's nobody else around. Oh shit. That looks like the fucking run. That.
He turns the camera to see if anyone else is around. When he pans back, he sees the figure charging towards him. Overcome with fear, he leaves immediately. Maybe it was a person, maybe not. He later called it one of his most disturbing cemetery encounters. But who or what did he see? And what did they want? Our next clip will make you realize that strange happenings in a cemetery don't always need the darkness to happen. The crash at the cemetery. You see a car crashed at the cemetery. You find it odd. But there is a lot more disturbing things happening around than just the crash. In May 2022, Mark DeFalco films a strange scene. A vehicle crashed inside a cemetery. No visible damage to the graves.
You alright? You okay?
He turns the camera on and approaches. As he approaches, he can clearly hear the sound of a woman crying. She may be hurt. He calls out to her, checking if she is okay. But nothing prepared him for what came next. Can you guess what could be it?
You okay?
He turns, hoping to catch sight of the crying woman. But there's no one there. No movement. No figure. Just empty ground. He calls again. Louder this time. Still no response.
What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Mysteriously, the crying also stops the moment he turns in front of the car. Why was there a crash inside a cemetery? The front of the car was badly defaced. What did it hit? And most shockingly, where was the crying sound coming from? Some viewers say it could be someone nearby, hidden, out of view. Others think it's something else entirely. Because if someone was there, why didn't they answer? What do you think was happening there? In our next clip, what appears on the security camera will leave you feeling far less secure. The Ring camera footage. Imagine waking up with a strange vibe about the previous night. Your sixth sense makes you check your doorbell security camera. What you see leaves you shocked. A Reddit user claims he woke up one day with a strange vibe about the previous night. He doesn't share what prompted it. He checks the doorbell security footage. The camera captures this. Suddenly, he notices a figure in distance, dressed in all white, moving slowly past his house. It doesn't rush, just drifts, as if it knows exactly where it's going. Here is the scary part. The man said his house is located on a hill that is fenced from all sides. He has no neighbors whatsoever, and all that exists around his house is a large forest. In short, no one can enter his property, nor is there anyone around to enter it. The incident leaves the man highly disturbed. Who or what was roaming around his property in the dark of the night then? An outlaw? A witch? A spirit? Or something else entirely? And why are such figures always dressed in white? Our next clip will dissuade you from ever venturing into an abandoned building with mysterious past. The abandoned factory. You enter a place long forgotten, hoping for an encounter. But what happens when your wish is granted and something does show up? John and Tim explore a massive abandoned factory in Knoxville in February 2017. A site tied to a series of unexplained deaths and paranormal activity. And they feel it the moment they enter.
I hear something behind us. What is that banging?
What is that?
I just saw a light, dude. I just saw a light up there in the top.
Banging, distant at first, then closer.
What?
Sounds like something's coming this way.
It's getting closer.
Dude, that is getting closer. Sounds like it's about that pattern right there.
They follow the sound. It shifts, moves, almost like something is walking above them. Watch closely. Do you see anything strange? They decide to go upstairs. But there's no way to reach that level. No stairs, no access. But the noises continue. Footsteps, movement. And they are still unable to locate the source. Among all this, they unknowingly capture something. Did you see it? A shadow, gone before they can react. Not knowing what they captured, they decide to leave anyway. But just when they are recording final footage.
Guys, we're going to get out of here. I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't know what kind of danger we're in. I'm pretty sure someone's here, and I do not know what their intentions are, nor do I want to find out what their intentions are. Dude, that come from over here.
What is that?
Holy shit, dude, get out of here. Oh my God, dude.
It appears again, closer. They see it. They don't wait. They run. And whatever was inside that factory didn't seem to want them there and wasn't afraid to show itself. Was it as someone? Or was it something supernatural? Our next clip will make you realize that games that start with the intent of having some harmless fun don't always end up with the same sentiment. The game that went wrong. Game nights are a fun way to spend time with friends, but playing risky games can invite uninvited and unwanted guests to join in, and they make their presence felt. In a TikTok video by Clove8, a group of friends start playing an innocent game. The rules are clear. Move when the lights are off. Freeze when they turn on. 5 moves to win. The game starts. First, everything feels normal. Keep an eye on the environment. Then, a loud thud echoes through the room. When they investigate, this happens. Something has fallen. Is a CD flown out if it's rack by itself? They put it back, trying to brush it off. But then, the light above begins to sway. But that's not the end.
Oh my god. You guys. What the heck?
Suddenly, there is a sound from above. The closet door bursts open. Panic sets in. They run. The game ends instantly. They later said nothing like this had ever happened in their home before. But some viewers pointed out that playing a game like this, involving darkness and scaring others, provides supernatural forces an opening to attach themselves to environments. Just like evil spirits attach often themselves to the most vulnerable. Commenters say, spirits are always looking for openings like these. What do you think? Is that what happened here? Our next clip proves that just because you aren't there, doesn't mean your house is empty. The security camera alert. What would you do if, at work, you received a notification from your home security camera? But what it shows leaves you baffled and scared. A homeowner is at work when he gets a motion alert from his security camera at home. It is not uncommon. Security cameras often send false alerts. He suspects the same. He opens the footage expecting something normal, but what he sees leaves him terrified. There's a figure, pale, still, almost see-through. It looks like a woman standing inside his home. But no one was home. He lived alone. What would your reaction be if this happened to you? But if it was a person, how did they enter? In his heart, he knows what he saw was an apparition. He later said he tried to brush it off. But deep inside, he remained worried. Because eventually, he had to return home. And if something appeared once, what was stopping it from still being there or appearing again? Sleeping in a house like this would become a tough task. What would you do? Some moments feel ordinary, until they aren't. And once you notice what shouldn't be there, it changes everything, leaving you with one question. What else is out there? The story doesn't end here. For more mysteries, join us and subscribe to Beyond the Myth.